Hey everyone, Dr. Gage here, bringing you a video today on how to properly load your tissues or that muscle tendon after an injury has occurred. Oftentimes, it's a bit of a misconception that an injury happens and we need to just rest, ice, compress, elevate. You may have heard of that RICE mnemonic before. But we actually find that in a lot of the modern research here that loading the tissue is extremely important. And quite often we get better clinical results the earlier in that recovery period we are able to load the tissue. So loading the tissue means applying a force or a stress to that tissue, tendon, that ligament. And we do that gradually over time to help, speed up that recovery process, help you return to sport, and to help that injured muscle, tendon, ligament be prepared to take on that strain of the sport or activity in the future. Research shows that having a graded loading approach, so that is not going from doing nothing at all to performing at your peak. We obviously want to avoid that, but doing this in a graded manner, and you've seen videos on our channel in the past here talking about the 10% rule, and we apply that to this graded loading concept as well, where if we have an injury to the Achilles tendon per se, we don't want to go ahead and load you up with a bunch of weight and go right into a calf raise, but we may want to start by just doing some seated calf raises, into body weight calf raises, into some resistance banded calf raises, and then eventually holding a dumbbell or kettlebell and loading that tendon as we're in that return to sport phase there. A common mistake is that oftentimes after people have injured that tendon, that ligament, that muscle, they avoid loading it for far too long. And so, like I said, the research shows that we need to be able to reload that tendon as fast as possible. Now, by coming in and seeing a sports chiropractor like our office here at Health-Fit, we're able to help assess that injury, and we can either delegate and help you kind of quarterback that situation to either handle it in-house here or get you connected with someone out of house. And then if we are deciding that it's best to treat this in-house here with the options we have at Health-Fit, we then want to go over that graded approach, that stair-stepper approach, to help reload that tendon and get you back and ready to play your sport or return to your event after that. If you have any questions about how you can properly load an injury after an injury has occurred and get back out onto the field faster, give us a call or send us a DM today and we're happy to help. Take care.